make the fans happy. And that's good for me. That's good. It helped me a lot. What he says is it's not helping him, but it's helping me because that's give me more motivation and work hard, like determination and focus. I like that. I love that.
I respect that. I respect that how much it motivates you. But he said certain things like, I'm going to send Manny Pacquiao to retirement. I'm going to knock Manny Pacquiao out. I'm going to crucify Manny Pacquiao. Does that change this from a business, a sport, to personal?
For me, like I said, all those words that I heard just give me more inspiration and determination, encouragement to work hard, believe it.
But not personal.
Nothing personal. I've been in this business more than 2 decades, so we're gonna do our job in the ring.
This is my moment and this is my fight. He's fighting for my belt. And yet, it's as if the world has forgotten. So I wanted to stab him a little bit, hit him where it hurts. Because if he didn't feel it, oh, his family felt it. Oh, when I said I'm gonna crucify the man, ooh, they said, ooh. It's almost as if they had a crown of thorns on them themselves. They felt it. Now, we all know that Jesus Christ was resurrected, but not to walk this earth again. He was in spirit. He gave messages. He gives guidance. He is forever love, right? And Manny Pacquiao, when he retires, he too will be forever love.
Manny's getting biblical on you. We talk about maybe crossing that line. How do you respond to that?
Well, I keep my mouth shut and let him talk. Let my fist talk in the ring.
Or let his fist do absolutely nothing when I dodge everything. You know, deep down, Manny Pacquiao's saying, I'm gonna but he doesn't want to say it. Deep down, he's saying, I'm gonna knock you out too, but he doesn't want to say it. But at the end of the day, I just believe the hourglass is almost finished. He doesn't have much left. Go play basketball, Manny. You say you like to play basketball every day. Go shoot hoops with the guys, man.
After July 20.
This guy's a rock. Is any of this penetrating your defense here? Nothing?
No.
Words don't penetrate defense. Offense penetrates defense. Manny Pacquiao is one of the few fighters that knows that best.
All right, Keith, there's a devil's advocate to this idea of what's happening here. This is the fight before the fight. We're not throwing fists. We're trading words, though. And if you poke the bear, if you try to motivate the great Manny Pacquiao, who snaps...
It's not a bear. It's closer to a dinosaur. You know what I mean? I already said he's got these T-Rex arms. Everybody's talking about how fast he is. Manny Pacquiao, T-Rex arms. Bop, bop, bop. And they're like, whoa, Pacquiao's ready. Pacquiao's gonna knock out Thurman. You know, he doesn't have to say it. The fans say it for him on his account. They already back him. He feels the love. He feels some of the hate. But just like me, hate, you flip it around, it motivates. I hope my words motivate him to fight a harder fight. Because for me, it's just gonna make it an easier night.
I get the feeling he's trying to set a trap for you, man.
I will say this based on my experience. I've been, like I said, more than 2 decades in the boxing. I experienced all those hardest fight in life. Like when I fight De La Hoya, I fight Miguel Cotto, I fight Morales, Marquez, Hatton, Margarito, which is much taller than me. Nobody will intimidate me.
It's impossible. I can see it, you know? But that's because I'm a champion too, right? It's just a fight. It's just a fight. It's just a black eye. You know? It's just another body shot. You know? It's not the first. It's not the last. This will be the first time you've experienced my punch, Manny. It's gonna be the first time I experience your punch. I'm looking forward to it. I know you're looking forward to it. You should be looking forward to it.
That's the reason I became to be my opponent because of his style. He loves to fight, to throw into a lot of punches. I love that.
What I'm looking forward to is seeing how badly Manny backs up the few words that he says, which is that he wants it to be exciting, he wants to trade, he wants to exchange. But in that last fight, when they said to him, Manny, how do you feel? He said, I feel good. In my head, at home, I said, man, he felt good because he didn't get punched in the face. He felt good because he didn't get hit in the body. How good is he going to feel after 12 rounds of boxing with your man right here, Keith one-time Thurman?
How much do you respect exactly what he brings to the table? The idea of one time with that right hand could end the fight.
I always respect my opponent. Every opponent that I had, I respect of them. And in the ring, that's different. Doing my job in the ring to make the fans happy.
Does life begin at 40, Manny? Because I'm waiting for you to slow down. It's not happening. What's going on here?
It's not happening. Boxing is my passion, and I love to continue my journey.
You know, I've watched Manny for many years. It's the first time truly being face to face. And, you know, I'm trying to look for some gray hair. You know, I don't really see much. You know, he doesn't look too aged. He's got that Asian blood, you know, he still looks like he's almost 15 years old here, you know? But does he move like he's 15? After he gets punched, is he gonna be able to recover like the young fighter? But the few words that Manny said, I can already tell. He's addicted to the fight game. He says he loves it too much. He says he's ready for it. I hope so, because I'm gonna bring it.
Manny, what makes a great fight like this great is we can talk all we want. There's certain questions that obviously can only be answered in that ring in Las Vegas, July 20th. We talked about the questions facing you at 40. Can you handle an unbeaten boxer puncher with this ability? But let's talk about the questions facing Keith Thurman. Out of the sport for 2 years with 2 major injuries. Comes back earlier this year against Josecito Lopez. Gets a majority decision win. But those critics were chirping. They watched Keith Thurman on the ropes against Josecito, maybe on the verge of getting stopped. Is he still, in your eyes, the same fighter that walked away as the #1 welterweight in 2017 after he beat Danny Garcia?
As a boxer, I understand now of what happened to him. 2 years in the off of boxing, that's it's hard to come back right away, your style, but it's good for him because he survived the last fight. But I'm pretty sure that he's different for this fight. He's already come back and he will work hard. He worked hard for this fight. I know he's focused in thinking that he need to train hard to make sure 100% condition.
It's been a long time since we've seen Manny Pacquiao severely hurt and injured in that ring. I would love to be the man that destroys Manny Pacquiao. He could have picked Sean Porter. He could have picked Danny Garcia. They got Mikey Garcia. You got Errol Spence. I don't think any of these fights, the critics, speaking like a critic, would say Manny Pacquiao beats every welterweight in the welterweight division today. He, at the age of 40, I remember at the age of 45, Bernard Hopkins won the world title. He wants to be a champion and prove that age is nothing but a number. That some athletes are special and that they can achieve things that some people can barely think is possible. I believe that's what inspires him to step in the ring with me come July 20th.
I mean, that was poetic. I'll give you credit. Can you stop this man?
Of course. He's like this big, you know? He's this big. My punch is this big. You feel me? Manny Pacquiao, I told you, it's one time. He's gonna feel it from the first round. I'm not AB. I'm not all about defense. He's gonna have to survive my offense.
Breaking this fight down, it gets fans excited, it gets critics excited because of all you both have accomplished, all the skill you bring into the ring. There's gotta be a weakness when you look at tape of this fighter that gives you that confidence. What is this man's weakness inside the ring?
I saw his weakness, but I won't tell you that.
You could whisper it right here. You think he's found something?
He sees weakness in me. I see weakness in him. Not in the fighting spirit, of course. This is nothing new for me. This is nothing new for him. I can't wait. I wish the fight was tomorrow.
Give us a little teaser here, Manny. What is this fight going to look like inside the ring when you two touch gloves July 20th?
A lot of, what I can say is more action. A lot of action in the ring. It's going to be a war in the ring. It's going to be a lot of action.
You put that on the poster.
Bam, 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 bam. That's what you can expect.
All right, let's talk about how you specifically match up. If I threw out a category and I said, who's got the advantage here? Speed.
I think my speed is underestimated. I think Pacquiao is fast, but what makes him so fast is he's relentless. This hand, that hand, and then the combination, you get to see it just continuously come out as fast as he can let him fly. I don't know if my combinations look that fast, but when I'm in the ring with people, I know that I get right in between in those special moments. And it's my speed that opens up other opportunities in that ring.
The great Hall of Fame trainer, Freddie Roach, was here. He might say, he can't handle your speed, son. You have that advantage in this fight?
I think what I saw in this fight is the speed. I know, and we know the fact that I'm faster than him. We know that.
All right, what about power?
How many knockouts you got, Manny? You got so many fights. Champ. How many knockouts you got?
40.
40? Tremendous.
Respect?
Look, Manny Pacquiao is great. He will forever be great. And it will be great to defeat him July 20th. I'm truly looking forward to it.
All right, we talked about what this fight will look like. Now I want to know how this fight ends July 20th, Las Vegas. Manny, we'll start with you.
It's going to be a lot of action. Good fight. More action in the ring.
Got a prediction?
Good fight. I mean, both of us were working hard in training, so we will use that in the ring.
All right, what about you, Keith? Prediction time.
I predict a great fight just like Manny Pacquiao. I predict that he will be broken down at some point in the fight. And ultimately, when that final bell rings, the verdict will be, and still undefeated, Keith one-time Thurman.
Manny, you have any final message for Keith as training camp comes to a close?
Well, work hard, train hard, focus on the fight. July 20th, we have a job in the ring. We have to make the fans happy.
I can't wait to punch him.
Me too.
Can we shake him? July 20th, Las Vegas, Fox pay-per-view. Two of the biggest names in the sport. The legend Manny Pacquiao, unbeaten. Keith one-time Thurman. Do not miss this fight. Thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen.